Hi y'all, it's Susan. I'm back. Yes, this is a new video. I am working on card number 8, and this is the second part. And I have been just messing around in my craft room and thinking about this card that we did. And I had this stamp laying down on my desk. This is the Tim Holtz stamp, and for some reason it is calling to me, y'all. I do not know why, but it is, and I'm thinking that it's just so pretty. Is it a good birthday card? I'm not sure, but I have this need that I have to fulfill, and I feel like I have to use this stamp. I know y'all are thinking that I'm taking another chance with the stamps, but I am, and I just feel like I need to do it, so we're going to go ahead and do it, and we'll see what we get. I'm using the Tim Holtz vintage photo, so it's going to be a, yeah, I know I'm supposed to pat, right? It's going to be a faint image. It's not going to be a real bold image. Alright, and I gotta stand up because I don't want to mess this up here. Alright, here goes nothing, y'all. And I realize that I'm kind of going over my image that I've already painted, but I'm okay with that. Alright, here goes nothing. I gotta wait, don't I? A few minutes. And I have a pretty good solid stamp here going on, I think. Alright. Oh, wow. Wow. I think it's cool. I'm going to show y'all in just a second. I'm going to clean off the stamp real quick. I think it's cool. And it was the best color to use, too. The vintage photo. Oh, I just laid this down on my desk. That was silly. Alright, this is a great stamp. I've used it before. I used it on a canvas, and I just love it. Alright, now don't worry about the hard lines. Alright, y'all? Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Yeah, I think I need to let that dry. But I pulled out a butterfly. I have a vision, y'all. And when I show you, I think you'll be right there with me. And it's not going to stop there. I'm going to get some more flowers out. Is that pretty or what? Look at that image. Oh, the stamps are incredible. And the best part is you can't even really see it on my painted image. And that was the reason why I chose the vintage photo. Because I knew it would show up on this beige and it wouldn't mess up my image. That's what I was banking on. Alright, so we're going to let this dry because I don't want to ruin or smear it at all. It's pretty perfect in my book. I think it turned out really pretty. So when we come back, we're going to be playing with a really cool card, I think. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, well, I have one more thing that I need to do since I'm going to let that card dry. Is I'm going to, these petaloo flowers, they're beige and they have like a little stone in the middle. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to try it. I have some sprays that oh, that's really bright red too. That's like way redder than I wanted, but that's okay because I'm just going to tap that off. And yeah, actually that's much better. Because I need some flowers that will match the rose I painted. And see, already that's really a pink. I probably don't need to really do too much more to it. But I'm going to go ahead and spray it with this Perfect Pearls mist. Oh, maybe. I don't usually have a problem with this, but maybe I'm going to. But you know, it is kind of low. There we go. Alright. Alright, so that's enough. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let these dry. Yeah, that's going to be pretty, if you can see. And then we're going to come back to this. But I think that color will go well with my roses. And this is some spray that I made myself. Well, I didn't really make it. It's Color Splash, which is a liquid watercolor, and it's really neat. There's a lot of pigment in this. I mean, it actually stains my hands when I get it on there. But so I bought a bunch of the different color sprays, or Color Splash, and I just make my own ink sprays with it. And you can dilute them to make them lighter, or you can leave them full strength to keep them, you know, real rich. But anyway, I did this when I was working in my art journal, and when I first started getting back into crafting. I didn't necessarily want to invest so much in all of these sprays, and actually I'm kind of glad I didn't. I did invest in a few key ones, like there's some Heidi Swapp sprays that I invested in, as well as like the Perfect Pearls. This is a really good buy here. And then I just kind of mix it like you saw me do. But anyway, and I got that off of Amazon. And it was really inexpensive. I'm not sure, I can't remember the exact cost, but this bottle will probably last me forever because I do dilute them just a tad. Like I probably put 1/3 of the Color Splash and then dilute it. But anyway, just options. But I will be back. We're going to let this dry and let the card dry. And y'all, have to say, I don't know if y'all can see the flower, but let me pull it back. It's a pretty good match. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, well I was just kind of playing around while everything is drying, and just pulled out a couple of things that I thought would look nice. Just kind of playing. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Before I can do anything, I'm going to need to put this down on the card because I won't be able to tape it once it's kind of bulky on top. So I picked out, I was going to do the Kanban paper and I decided not to. Instead, I am doing a sheet from my glitzy stack, which is a DCWV glitzy. That's what it's called. And the paper is really neat. It's kind of got a real nice sheen to it, but it's it doesn't come off. It doesn't have a rough texture or anything. It's a real nice paper. And I'm just going to lightly get rid of that white core. This is Vintage Photo, and you really won't be able to see it. I'm not distressing. Alright. I was going to do the Kanban paper, y'all, but the paper was a little wild, and I didn't want to detract from the Prima card, so I opted not to do it. I did cut it already, and which I'll show you here in just a minute. And then I just decided that was not what I wanted to do. And this paper is really pretty. It matches really well. Oh, you know what? These are two different sizes. I need to be careful that I use the right size. Well, no, actually these are the same size. Good. I'll do this the pink paper. That's a different size. Alright. Then hopefully I can get this in the middle. Alright. pretty. I love that glitzy paper. I could probably do an album in just this glitzy paper. It's just so pretty. It has the perfect amount of sparkle. Move that over to the side. So I hope y'all have had a good day. I hope you're having a good evening. Greg is still doing his meetings. Well, actually, they're all at dinner, but I guess it's kind of like a meeting. All right. Yep, so basically we got the same inside and out, and then I have this smaller pink paper just for the message. But I may stamp something on the inside, so I'm going to wait on that piece. I'll put that over there. And then let me get my vintage photo. Uh-oh, what did I do with my... There it is. I'm just going to... I don't need to do that, but I'm going to go ahead and do the edges here. It'll look real pretty since the stamp is done in the same ink. Alright. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and tape that down. I really need to be careful about getting it on the sides because the card is a little bit curvy. So from the H2Os, or from it being wet, so I want to make sure that it does lay pretty flat. Oh, you know, I just had an epiphany. Sometimes it's hard to stick stuff to this glitzy paper, so hopefully it will stick okay. Yeah, that's okay. You know, I was going to round my corners, and I didn't do that. I probably should have, but it's still really pretty, though, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, so that's what we have so far. Boy, those colors are just brilliant, aren't they? Pretty, pretty. And then these are still a little bit wet, so I'm going to let those dry, and then, excuse me, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it up. And I think that'll be a pretty simple card. I might play with my stamp and try to get that message stamped on there. But anyway, when I come back, we'll put the rest on the card. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I did work on the inside of the card. And I embossed that. I stamped it with the Tim Holtz vintage photo, and then I kind of mixed it, like I did the perfect medium and that vintage photo, and then I put some brown embossing powder on there as well, this powder right here. And yeah, for the most part, I like the way that turned out. And I got me a little flower right there. And then there's the top of the card, and I have the hot glue gun heating up. And I was just kind of playing with the placement. And I would love to say that this is my original idea. And I have to say this comes from Angela Holt. I don't know if y'all watch her, but she did a canvas that was just absolutely, or no, I think she did a canvas, and she also did a mini album. And I forget the name of the video, but if anybody wants to know, just ask me and I'll find it. But she did something similar to this. And ever since I saw it, I thought it was just the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. I mean, it's really, really, really gorgeous. So this is kind of my play on that. So now y'all really can't see anything yet, So I have some of these petaloo flowers, and I'm just kind of placing them on the card and the leaf. It looks a little awkward at the moment. And I want to fit in this butterfly. I would really like to fit the butterfly in. Maybe. You know what? I think I like that. Alright, let me get this down. Alright. And this is one of those recollection butterflies. Okay. That truly might be enough. I might not need to do more. You know my philosophy, less is more. But, okay, sorry about that. My battery, or not my battery, but my hard drive space ran out. So I uploaded everything that I have so far. And I'm thinking I just want to put that right there. I love these flowers since I dyed them. I think they turned out so pretty. This one doesn't have a little pearl. Okay, this is what I've got so far. Alright. Oops. There is glue strings everywhere. It's craziness, I tell you. Alright. Okay. I used a couple of these little metal pieces. Uh-oh. For which I am trying to burn myself. And I have glue strings everywhere. But I need to get that down before it dries. Alright. Ugh. Okay. My poor little craft cart here, it's got glue everywhere. It's got glue strings hanging off of it. I tell you what, after I get these cards done, I am going to have to clean. I can tell you that now. I think this is pretty much done. I didn't really put things in threes like I was supposed to do. I'll put that down there. That'll be 3. Alright. Alright. Then I have some of these little gemstones. And I think, am I going to use glossy? I think I'll use glossy accents. Alright, so between videos I've been watching my drama on Bravo. Everything is crazy as usual with those wives. Oops. I think that'll work. These are a little bigger than these little flowers, but I think they might be okay. Ooh, I sure like the sparkle though. That's really pretty. Alright. And I need a little pearl in there. I don't really have one. But I probably can use, oh, if I have scissors, there we go. I'll probably just use one of these. Yep, I don't know, this might be one of my favorites. This card was a lot of fun. I just love the colors. One of these days I'm going to have to do envelopes, so I haven't even done that yet. Alright. I think that might be good. I think it's good. I don't think I want to do too much more. There she is, y'all. Isn't she pretty? I almost kind of feel like I need something up there, don't I? I do feel that. Let's see. I have these plastic leaves. I need my tools though. Because there's a little ring on there. I want to get that off. Just in case it can be seen. Alright. And that came off perfectly. It's a little resin leaf. Oh wow, that doesn't really... I think the lighting is too bright. Alright. Oh yeah, I like that. That was perfect. Alright, I think this one is card number 9. Did I say 8 in the beginning? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's card number 9 though. And I love it. Oh, I think it turned out so pretty. And see, I put the little gemstones and those little flowers right there, which I love. I think the gemstones are really cute. I think they're a little big, but I think they work perfectly. And kind of abstract, but she has the butterfly. And then on the inside, just something really simple. Alright, that is card number 9. Alright, you guys, I'm going to retire for the evening. I am beat. So you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm sure it will be tomorrow before this posts, so have a good day tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.